Hey, peeps!
Guess where we're at? In this mess. She's like, where do you want to film?
Remember this used to be the quietest room in the house?
Mm-hmm.
I think it still is.
Yeah. It's just now the messiest room in the house.
It's like, what else can we cram in here?
Literally. What else can go in?
What else can we cram in here? We got geodes, we got artwork, we got sofas, we got the dining room table, we got the wine room chairs.
I mean, thank God for this space. Otherwise, I don't know where this stuff would be going.
Well, unfortunately, we can't put anything upstairs because we're laying carpet tomorrow. So everything that's upstairs, like in all the bedrooms, all the boxes and all that kind of stuff, everything's still in its boxes.
Mm-hmm.
All the boxes, all the beds. Everything is sitting in the middle of every single room because they're coming to lay carpet tomorrow. And so this room has taken on a life of its own.
It's one of the many storage rooms.
And remember the Restoration Hardware sofa that used to sit out there is in here, staying clean and white with its covers on until after the carpet gets laid tomorrow, because then it goes upstairs, and then the family room sofa, sectional, gets moved into here so they can lay tile out there. So we're playing musical chairs. Ricky says, "This is my debut, Mom. Quit it." Remember that? You know, on TikTok, there's always those dogs, and they're saying, "What the hell? What the hell?
The hell? What the hell?
Stop!"
What the hell?
Nikki's looking at me like right now. What the hell? What the hell?
Nikki.
She's looking at me because Mom is telling her that she's a pretty girl. She's a pretty girl. She's a pretty girl and it's a pretty boy. Well, I know, kisses. But she's giving me that look like, what the hell? She don't want to turn around for the camera. Ricky's like, I'll smile for the camera. I always want to be on camera, not Nikki.
I'm scared to ask, what are we in for today?
What are you in for? You never know, do you?
No.
It's always a surprise. It's always a surprise. You never know what the hell. We are pouring concrete today, so you're going to see where we poured concrete over the weekend. We're pouring concrete today. We've got AC guys here. We've got electricians here. We've got landscapers here. We've got painters upstairs because they're trying to finish painting upstairs because we're getting ready to lay carpet tomorrow. So they've literally, quit pawing me, quit. So they're literally trying to finish painting before the carpet gets laid. And so I think they're going to finish today, except for the bathrooms. That's fine because there's no carpet going in the bathrooms. But you never know what to expect around here. Like every day is a new day. And I love on some of these responses that I get on my channel. Oh, this is the same shit every day. It's getting boring. I'm like, what do you people expect out of a remodel? You know? Like, really? Do you just think every day?
I feel like every time I come, there's something different.
I know. So I don't know how
they feel like.
I don't know how they think they're watching the same thing all the time.
There's always something new.
Like we're adding. I mean, like, I don't know. Maybe some of you need to venture out and look at other remodel channels to see what the hell goes on. But you don't just remodel a house overnight. And if you're comparing this channel to a remodel channel on TV where they literally make over a house in one episode.
In 30 minutes.
Guess what? That 30-minute episode took about a month or two to create. Yeah. So you guys need to get a clue. So this is happening. Cement truck backed up to my house. They are about to start bringing cement in to float this floor. Woo, woo, woo. Let the fun begin. And here we go. Lots of fun. Lots of cement. Holy moly. cement. Just like that. We're getting new cement.
More and more concrete. Where are they putting this?
So today we're pouring the patio. So today all of this gets poured because this is going to become, remember, part of the wine room, kitchen, and living room. Remember, it all gets torn out. All this gets torn out once those panoramic doors get put in.
Nice.
So, yes. So now I'm trying to figure out what color of stain I want to put on this stone wall. And I believe it's going to be the middle one that goes best with the tile. So we're going to stain this stone wall in the dining room so that it's not this yellowish tan color anymore. It's going to be that darker gray that's in the middle. And then the color that's on the end is going to be the color that we put on the stone fireplace. So this stone fireplace will now be the color of that darkest gray on the end. Okay. Okay. See, that's the problem, is until it all gets laid out, things change. So this weekend, when I was visualizing my rods, and they're not just like gold rods, they're like industrial pipe.
I love
looking.
it.
Very, very, I can't even describe it. How would you describe it, Fab?
Industrial is looking into my
It's
mind.
industrial. It's kind of industrial. So I ordered all my industrial piping this weekend. Because, you know, back here we're going to have furs and leathers and everything back here. And then we're going to have some inset lighting. So there'll be 3, at least like 47, 50 inches long. And there'll be like one here, one will go up about halfway, and one will come up higher.
Nice.
They'll be set in the wall, so they'll be flush. So like you won't hit them if you're walking down the hallway. They're going to be set inside of the sheetrock. And we're going to do one above here and one above here, maybe a couple above shorter ones. Anyways, so working on the lighting. It's gonna, you guys, it's gonna look very boutique-y. Like when you walk in, you're gonna feel like you're actually in a store, not a closet. And then I've also invested into some racks that are hung from chain. So I have a vision here in this area. I'm not sure I'm going to keep the seating area. That might change. This might become where clothes hang on these racks. And everything in gold. Everything gold. Remember, the floor is white porcelain with gray fading through it. And all the hardware is going to be gold on the, it'll be Swarovski crystal with gold on all of these doors that are going to be on everything. But anyways, I thought if I'm bringing some clothing into this area, why not take some of this clothing area out here and now create purse area over here. So it's not so heavy clothing on this end, purse on that end. It's mixed, you know, clothes and purses, you know.
Love.
Yeah. So it's evolving. It's evolving, you guys. So you it's like, I don't know. It's just it just comes to me when I come in here and I spend time. It happens. So, anyways, we'll flash up pictures of the industrial piping that we're using for rods and the hanging clothing racks from chains. And
I love it.
Yeah, it's happening. So we have got so much going on, guys. The whole outside cement being laid, landscaping being changed. Same thing with landscaping. I had to like get it, live with it, and now we got to change it, like because I wasn't like totally happy. So that's being changed. But we got to get into this Motivational Monday.
Yes.
Want to hear the message today? So it's our lucky day. They are arriving as we speak. So what would be cool is see there'll be 2 of them mounted here. Right here.
Yes.
Or we can do it a little tiny bit and do one higher and one lower.
Ooh.
Yes. So it's not supposed to hold a ton of clothes. I just want some on display. You know?
Yes.
I put an Emilio Pucci and a Kimora Lee Simmons and, you know, Chanel and stuff just randomly hanging out, you know.
Love it.
It's very industrial, I guess is what you call it, right?
That's the only word I got for it. Other than a pipe.
Pipe, just pipe. But love it.
Nice.
I know, right? I'm in love with it. So, it's gonna look so cool. Clue. Anyways, guess what I'm doing this weekend?
What are you doing this
It's
weekend?
time.
Uh-oh.
It's time. Remember, we've been trying to get in the best shape of our life to get ready for a photo shoot this weekend. So we've got a photographer flying in that used to be a photographer for Playboy. And he's flying in Friday. And Saturday, there's 10 or 12 of us that will be here doing a lingerie photo shoot.
Yes.
And actually, I could say lingerie, but you can do naked if you want. You can do lingerie if you want. You can do workout clothes if you want. So, I mean, I don't know how risque some of the girls are going to get. I have 2 different lingerie outfits, one in teal and one in red. And
Ooh.
I may actually do a shot naked.
Ooh.
I don't know. You know, because I've got all kinds of furry throws, you know, so you could always do I could do one with my fur coat on.
Oh.
Naked. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So I'm like going to take full advantage of him and do quite a few different looks. And with all my fur coats, I'm sure the other girls will be like, "Well, can I borrow one?"
You got a fur coat.
You could have brought your own. So, you're like, "Where's the motivation in this video?" Well, the motivation is, I just turned 60.
Yes.
And I'm bearing it all this weekend.
What even is that number?
I know, it's just a stupid number.
Literally.
I'm going to say the same thing to you when you hit 30. When you hit 30 and you're like, 30? What's that number mean? Well, I'm not 30. I still feel 20. Right? So it's just weird because I think they're all just numbers. Literally, I think they're just numbers.
Literally.
But because I still feel good, I think I still look good.
Yes.
So I can't wait to share the pictures with you guys. It's going to be fun. But so the motivation here, guys, is don't let a number stop you from fulfilling your dreams. You know, this is another dream I have of continually trying to look good no matter what age I am. You know, when I was 54, I stood naked in Times Square for the back of my book, Naked in 30 Days. So I'm just like, you know, when I was 50, I climbed Mount Kilimanjaro. When I was 50, I was Mrs. Texas. God, just 10 years ago. Wow. So guys, just don't let numbers and don't let people tell you what you can and can't do. You know, people saying, people said because I'm this age, I can't wear
ripped
jeans anymore. Psh. I have a grandma. No, she's not a grandma. I refer her I've referred to her as a grandma to me, but she's not my grandma. But I have a grandma friend that is 80, and she's wearing ripped jeans all the time.
Yeah.
And she looks hot as hell. So, gone are the days where, oh, you're 80, you can't wear ripped jeans. Oh, you're 60, you can't wear ripped jeans. Oh, you're 60, you can't have long hair. Remember back in the day, if you were over 40, you were supposed to wear short hair? Oh, you
Really?
Oh, yeah. Back in the day, like if you weren't married by the time you were 25, they considered you an old maid. Yeah, my dog just disappeared.
Someone escaped.
Come here. Come here. Ricky. I don't know if he has to go to the bathroom. No, if you weren't married by the time you were 25 back in the 70s,
Oh
you
my
were considered an
gosh.
old maid. Yes. And if you had long hair at the age of 40, that was a faux pas. You are not supposed to have long hair past the age of 40. Once you were a mom, you're supposed to have short hair. Oh God. Oh, back in the 70s and 80s, it was weird. It was
I'm
weird.
gonna start telling people I'm an old maid. 26 and single.
See? You're old maid. You're all washed up. Nobody wants you. But see, now it's totally different. You don't even have to be married to have kids.
Yeah.
I mean, back in the day, if you had a kid and you weren't married,
Wow.
that was no. Ricky. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
What's going
So
on?
how many times do you think we can take this wine out and put it back in? Every time we put something in place, we end up taking it back out, right? Just like we got our office kind of situated, and now it's torn apart.
Yeah.
Because why, Fab?
Because they're putting carpet in there.
We thought we were going to live with that carpet, but then after I decided to carpet everything upstairs, we were like, why not have the carpet the same as throughout the rest of the house?
No, it's great.
It just makes sense, right?
Absolutely.
Why have different? So at the last minute, we said, what the hell, just take that same carpet and put it in the office. So the office is torn apart again. So now where's your office at right now?
In the catering kitchen.
So good thing Carolina's not here.
Yeah.
Because you've taken over her space.
Yes. And what's going on over here?
And we can't, we had water spraying out of the central vac. I'm like, why is there water in the central vac? So apparently, when they came to hook the drain up for the AC unit, they just went to the closest 3-inch pipe, which they must have thought was a drain pipe of some kind, but it really wasn't. It was my central bathroom system. So I'm standing here this morning talking to the guy that's getting ready to lay the tile, and I got water spraying, not just dribbling out. It was spraying out, and I'm like, shit!
Oh my God.
So now he's got it hooked up right. So right now, it's cooling.
Oh.
Yay! We actually have air blowing into the unit.
Nice.
So sometime today or tonight, I've got to wipe all this down and put it back in the rack.
Nice.
Yes, we're getting closer, guys. We're getting closer. And just like that, we have new concrete out here. So we can get ready to put panoramic doors all along this section and tear out those walls. So you see all these little wires sticking out of the ceiling? We are trying to figure out how many minis we need to light up everything, because you have to be able to light up all the purses. Every single one of those holes has to be up light, a little mini light. So the electricians are in here feverishly getting them all in here. We've got to have them shining down on the shoes and everywhere. So see, you got to plan out the lighting also. You just don't get them in here and do whatever they want to do. And these are the new steps going up to my office area up there from my waiting area down here. We made them a lot wider so they can get them carpeted tomorrow, because remember, they're carpeting everything up here tomorrow. Everything gets carpeted except for the steps. That ugly piece of carpet comes out, but the steps are all going to get painted gray. But this is painted. Not painted, I'm sorry, carpeted. Yes. So, after living through all of this all weekend long, only to find out today when the tile guy comes to prep and get ready to do tile, they poured it wrong. They didn't pour it deep enough. So now they got to come back, So that means that they just poured out there today isn't deep enough either.
Great.
Because this is the same level as this. And this needs another 1/2 inch or so more added to it. Because the thin set that they put on before they put the tile on, the thin set cannot be deeper than a 1/2 inch. Otherwise, your tiles will crack. Even I know that. So guess what?
Wow.
They got to come back and re-pour that. They got to come back and re-pour this. Why can't people just do it right the first time?
The floor, the wood floor.
Remember we were locked out for 24 hours? We had to walk around.
Oh,
But
great.
this is only going to be a 1/2 inch. Or maybe an inch. I don't know. Anyways, I just texted him and I said, I'm not eating the cost of this re-pour. Somebody else is. It's always something. It's always something. So, how's your day going? Oh my God, and they just got done with that.
Literally just got done today.
Just literally, look at it. I mean, like, it's just got done. So if they got to raise this up another 1/2 inch, 3/4 of an inch, whatever it is.
Right.
They're gonna
Same
do
with
the same
outside?
thing out there. So they're not removing that board tomorrow. Because
No.
they're going to have to pour up to that. Ricky says, put them up. Put them up. Why didn't they do it right now? Why?
What the hell?
The hell?
Look at all those birds.
Oh my gosh.
Look at all of them. Ah! It's the attack of the birds. God. Oh my God.
Oh my god, there's so many.
Where are they coming from? Oh my God. And now they're gone. Dang. Did you see all of them?
They're migrating.
God, it was like the attack of the birds. You see how easy the lights are coming off the house? Like, they just pull.
Nice.
They come off a lot faster than they go.
Okay.
The perfect light now here is here taking down all the Christmas lights. So much for Christmas till November.
Oh.
10 months away.
Time to start Christmas shopping.
10 months away, we got to start Christmas shopping and planning on Christmas again next year. So guys, basically today's video.
Oh. Hold on.
Okay. They didn't want to listen to what I had to say. So basically guys, today's video is not only updating you with what's going on at the ranch, but to also, you know, this is 2022. So I am just telling you now, there is no better time to go after your dreams and your goals than this year. I mean, what have you been waiting for? Y'all have lived through 2 years of pandemic. We're going into our 3rd year of pandemic. They have basically decided we are just going to have to figure out how to learn to live with this coronavirus shit, because it ain't going away. We're going to continue to have variants and strains and whatever. So they're basically saying we've just got to. So if you're saying, well, I'm going to wait till the pandemic's over with, you're going to be waiting a long time. They're going to, you know, they're saying that the coronavirus first started in China, and now they're saying this Omicron variant started in South Africa in a lab. Good God. You know, come on. So basically, people, if you just keep thinking that you're just going to wait, you're going to be waiting a long time. So my philosophy is this: get on with life. If you've got dreams and goals, get after it. Go for it. Mine is to do a semi-naked photo shoot this weekend in some lingerie and maybe even nude. I don't know. Whatever makes me feel good. Whatever. I'm just doing it. And to hell with the people that think a 60-year-old woman shouldn't do it. I don't care anymore. I'm living my life. Look who died yesterday. Bob Saget.
I know.
65 years old. Perfect, as far as we know, perfectly good, healthy man. No foul play, no drugs were involved. So what did he die from? Some underlying health issue that he didn't know he had?
Right.
How many of y'all out there have underlying health issues you don't know that you have? Tomorrow is never promised. Tomorrow is never promised. So I'm just telling you, The only person that's going to be mad at themselves for not getting on with life and making their dreams and their goals come true is you yourself. Right, Fab?
Point blank period.
Point blank period. So, I hope I made myself clear. Some people are saying we shouldn't call it Romer's Acres. We should call it Romer's Ranch.
Whichever. You got a bunch of options.
Okay, so let's have not a contest.
A poll.
A poll. Let's see in the comments below. Do you like Romer's Acres better, or do you like Romer's Ranch better? The reason we went with Romer's Acres is because remember back in the day there was a show called Green Acres, and it was funny as hell because it was a socialite. She was taken to the farm,
Yeah.
and it was funny. It had Eddie Albert in there. So I mean, like we just thought, oh, Romer's Acres, Green Acres, you know. But if y'all like Romer's Ranch better, so we're open to some suggestions. So leave your comment below. We're gonna take a poll. Is it Romer's Acres or Romer's Ranch? Right?
Yep.
So, happy Motivational Monday, guys. I hope you got something out of it. I hope you wake up and I hope you start to make your dreams and your goals come true, because the only person standing in the way is who, Fab?
You.
Exactly. Until next time, bye-bye.